Welcome everybody to Stardisk Sessions here. Today is April the somebody remind me, these days are crossing over.
25th?
25th, April the 25th. Thank you very much everybody. So we're almost into May. This year is going really quick. So today we have a very special guest. So I'd like to introduce Mr. Tyler
Crane.
Tyler Crane. And of course we have Jess always here as member of Stardisk. But Tyler, let's start. Could you tell the fans, I think we've seen him before, but just tell us a little bit about your background and what are you working on recently?
Yeah, so a little bit about my background. I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Dallas. Oh, yeah. You're not a Cowboys fan, are you?
Die hard.
Okay, let's not talk about football. Let's move on.
From Dallas, Texas. Been in Japan now for about 5 years. Right. Maybe 5 years in July.
Right.
Filmmaker, director, cinematographer, editor. I do it all.
Okay,
so,
all right. Must be busy.
Yeah, very busy.
Okay.
But busy is good,
Yeah, stay busy.
A lot of people are struggling with the coronavirus right now, and thankful that I'm able to get some work during this pandemic. So busy is good right now.
Okay, so that's your full time? You're like a full time? That's all you do?
No, it's not all I do, man. I also do IT consulting as well.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
So infrastructure consulting. So like Fortune 500 companies who come to Asia. So not just Japan, all over Asia.
Oh nice.
I do all their office fit outs and do all their consulting for their layouts and cabling and end user devices.
Awesome.
Imaging, all that stuff.
So you guys looking for more business, and you're trying to market that, or you're good and you don't need to promote all that?
No, I think I'll keep it.
You're gonna keep it on the video? Okay, all right. Let's keep it on the video tip. All right, guys. So tell us a little bit more about the video side. What's the business company name? And
so I'm one of the film directors for a company called Studio Life. We're a collective of filmmakers of all different backgrounds. Our team has a wide range of different ethnicities and people from all walks of life. And we have some big plans for not just Japan, all over Asia as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, all right, excellent. So how did you get introduced or involved with the Stardisk team?
Yeah, so my good friend Jess here.
Oh, Jess. Hey, thank you.
One of my production assistants for Studio Life had introduced me to you guys.
All right.
And we worked on the project for one of your colleagues.
Okay.
Clients.
Clients. Yeah, we kind of wear a lot of different hats on this team.
Yeah.
Everybody's a colleague, a client, a vendor, and a friend.
Yeah, we did a documentary for her upcoming jazz album, which the documentary went really, really well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. Great. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So, so you mentioned that Jess you introduced. So how did you meet Ty, or tell us a little bit about your background with the great Tyler Crane over here?
You just meet lots of people in Tokyo.
Right.
Me and Ty hit it off straight away, and we've been friends for like 4 years now.
Wow. Okay, great. Have you guys collaborated on projects before?
Yeah, we have. I've helped Ty out with music videos and movies and YouTube content creation. So.
Oh, great.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff. I think we worked on 15 something projects together.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah, that's how I met her. I actually did a project for her old company, and that's how we met.
Yeah. Okay. So you're just working on a project. You said, "Hey, I like your work. Let's work together."
Yeah.
He created a commercial for a program I was running, but it's really embarrassing. So.
Why?
It was good. It was great.
No.
It was great.
You loved it. You're embarrassed.
Oh,
were you in the video?
Yeah.
Oh, can we find it somewhere?
No, so that's why I didn't want to bring it up.
Maybe I'll show you guys one. I still have a file.
All right. Okay. So we're not going to broadcast that live, but we might have that in the description below at some point if we get permission.
The funny thing about this project, it was actually the very first project I've ever done when it comes to filmmaking.
Wow.
Was for her company. Yeah. Everything else was like solo stuff for me, for like my YouTube channel as well. Right. And then, like, when I started taking filmmaking seriously, she reached out to me. It's like, hey, do you know anyone who can shoot a commercial? I was like, I think I can do it. So it just kind of happened. And then, the last 4 years has kind of been, whirlwind.
Just building on that.
Exactly.
Wow. So you kind of, popped the proverbial.
Yeah, she bought my filmmaking chair.
Congratulations! All right, continue reputation.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So Jess, what was your general role in a lot of these projects? What do you do, and how do you contribute to these?
I just do whatever needs to be done that doesn't require a skill set.
Oh, interesting.
So,
Holy shit. She's crazy.
If the crew need water, I'll get them water.
Hey.
If they need me to watch the bags and equipment, I can do that. If it's we might have some female models. It's like pretty much an all-male
She's
crew. I
being
can, befriend
way
them,
too
make
humble
sure
right
they're
now.
comfortable.
Way too modest.
Okay.
No, Jess is literally like, she's the fucking best. Like, she makes sure we're on schedule for everything. She makes sure, everything is taken care of as far as like what needs to be what, who needs to be there,
Right.
the time of every set, every shoot. She's on top of it, man. She's irreplaceable.
Wow, that's what do you call it in a production team? Is that just
She's a PA.
the PA?
PA, sometimes she's a PA, sometimes she's the actual producer.
Production assistant.
Production assistant,
Okay.
or
Okay.
for like my film, she was the producer. So
Wow.
yeah,
Okay. Which
she's
is like a production assistant, but more.
yeah, basically
She
takes
has
care of
authority
it
to
all.
tell people what to do, not
Yeah,
just make
she
strong
does. I told her to
suggestions.
speak up, man. Like
Oh.
I
use
do
that
that
shit.
anyway.
Use that shit.
It's dangerous giving Jess power. Oh, and a budget. Oh, I can't
He
imagine.
knows what's right.
Yeah, she like all budgeting she takes care of because I just don't feel like dealing with it and it's
Right,
just too much for me. I was like, if I need something to get done, it's like, Jess, please take care of this because
Right. Well, you gotta. That's what teams are for.
Yeah.
I mean, that way you can focus on
Exactly.
things that she's not gonna be doing.
Exactly.
That's teamwork.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I look forward to seeing some work. So if we want to find some of your work, where do we go and how do we see what you've done?
So you can either go to studiolifellc.com,
Okay.
and I'm also I'm the actual, I guess you could say I'm the managing director for Japan for TLG, so the Lamarco Group Pictures,
Okay.
Motion Pictures. You can go to tlgmotionpictures.com as well.
Okay.
You can check out my Instagram, telecreative_, and our company Instagram profile is Studio Life LLC.
Like LLC. Okay. All right, everybody. You know the digits, so go ahead and look them up
Yes, sir.
and see what's up. All right. Okay. So hey, thank you very much. So that's the introduction.
Yeah.
So let's move on. Okay.
Sure,
So
sure.
what are some kind of topics we can just throw it out there? So we know what's going on, but what's really going on out there? What do you guys want to talk about? What the people are going to hear? We can talk about work. We can talk about business.
It's up to you, man.
What's up? Well, I've been asking all the questions. I'm tired of asking questions. Why don't you ask a question?
I mean,
Let's do some role reversal. You be host for a couple seconds.
Okay. Sure. Okay. So Tom, tell me about yourself. What are you working on nowadays?
Me. Well, thank you for asking. That's a great thing. So I didn't plan that at all. Well, recently, I'm obviously working on this office/studio/ kind of business incubator community kind of thing, and this podcast has been a great combination. And I really, you look at the sign behind you. That this really wouldn't have happened without the Stardisk team.
Nice.
So I really appreciate, Dion and his whole team, just being here consistently. So in a way, it's kind of a proof of concept that in Tokyo, there are a lot of entrepreneurs that are looking to do something. They got a lot of capacity, but, having a place to go with the equipment and the capacity and the networking, the team, to try to bring these ideas to life. So that's the idea here, and I've mainly been working on that for about a year. And next is to do a kind of educational training program and try to bring some business training combined with English, combined with technology and entrepreneurship and mindset, adjustment and then career development all into one system. And, that's what my passion is.
Nice.
Is bringing, effective education, to the market. I really feel there's just not enough effective education right now. The world's moving so fast. And education is moving slow. It's hard to change systems about that. So I think the private sector can change education very quickly.
Yeah.
So, as a private business, I want to try to bring some of that to the market. So that's basically what I'm working on, and the team is helping me out with that.
Dig it.
So, Jess, I'm really looking forward to getting your ideas about some designs of marketing, logos, color schemes, curriculums, within your capacity that doesn't violate any of your contractual obligations. So just go crazy, go wild. What would you do?
To a new project.
Yeah, so that's basically it. And just trying to make an impact because I've been in Japan for about 17 years, and so it's kind of time for me to do something that allows me to keep moving on. The States, I know it's basket case, in some ways, but it's also great in others. It's a great opportunity there. To bring something back from Japan back to America. It's always import stuff from America to Japan because Japan needs all this. I think in some ways America needs some stuff too.
Sure.
Stability, safety, camaraderie, decency, honesty. I think there's a lot of great things about Japan that translate well to America too. So bring it back. That's what I'm working on. That's it. All right. So who's next? How about you, Jess? What are your goals? What are your ambitions? What would you like to be doing in the future?
Taking over the world, Tom.
Taking over the world? Okay, all right. Well, the small goals, I mean, all right. If that's all one planet, okay, that's cool.
Brain. So we're getting this from. So what are we doing today, brain? Same day we do every day. Pinky. Try to rule the world.
Pinky and the brain. I never saw it, but I can imagine it.
That's a classic.
I do? Okay.
The two mice masterminds coming up with schemes and
Did they ever come to fruition?
No.
No.
I mean, that's what makes the show run.
Yeah, okay, keep on trying. Every episode's a new scheme.
Exactly, that's it.
So what's the kind of overall theme of that? Is it just, keep dreaming, keep trying, don't give up?
I think it's to get out of the rat cage.
Okay. Just don't be satisfied with just whatever you're in right now.
Yeah, I mean they're in a cage. They're trying to be better than that. They're trying to get out of their own restrictions.
I mean, you can like a lot of those shows back in the day. I think you can really apply to real life lessons. And if you kind of look beyond the initial comedy of it, you can like get a deeper meaning of what's actually being portrayed.
Right. So people are writing this stuff. They gotta be writing for a reason.
Exactly.
And they're mice, like they can get distracted just running on that round wheel.
It's just like us.
And they're going nowhere. They feel like they're moving, but they're going nowhere. So they've transcended beyond that.
Yep.
And yeah.
Interesting. So could I use that in my training program for him to kind of catch some?
I think it would be great. Catch the cheese. Yeah.
So you're in your company working for this or that.
Mice are lactose intolerant. They like peanut butter.
There we go.
Oh, is that
cheese? Yeah, that's a
true.
Yeah, it's a misconception.
Where did it come from?
Cartoons, Tom.
No way.
Cartoons.
All my life I thought that mice.
So who gave this misconception that mice like cheese?
I mean Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. They brain control the entire world.
And guess who's a major shareholder?
Cheese looks a bit better than a smear of peanut butter. Think about it.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's good.
Well, it could be the cheese industry.
Yeah.
Subliminal. Every time you watch a cartoon, you see this delicious cheese.
I just thought about
I want to eat some cheese. Don't eat my
subliminal
cheese.
meaning. Subliminal meaning, right? So we call money cheese, right?
Cheddar.
Right. So
I
mice
didn't
are
get
always
the
trying to
cheddar.
But
get
did
the
that come
cheese.
first, or did the mice chasing the cheese come
I
first?
think the mice chasing the cheese came first because Tom and Jerry came out 1935.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm sure cheddar didn't come out
I
until the
agree.
70s or some shit like that. So.
But there's something. I'll still go with whoever was a cheese producer said. Let's go ahead and make cheese be the premium.
I wonder who came up with the name cheese.
Well,
Like,
fromage.
really?
En français is fromage.
It might be. Like, why is it called cheese?
Yeah, where'd that come from?
That doesn't make any sense. Like,
Can we have our producer research that? Anybody on the research here?
Are we doing fact checking this on this
Yeah,
podcast?
Johnson, or whatever our producer's
Where
name
did the
is.
origin of the name cheese come from? I want to know.
Don't worry, we got our production team. Could anybody in the audience, could you send a comment, please, in the below? Not yet. They will be. We'll be.
No, sorry. I'm sure people outside are just partying right now.
Yeah, they're just partying. But hey, they're having a good time. So
Yeah,
we have
that's good.
networking over there and podcasting over there. Yeah, we're gonna work on that.
Okay.
So that's the linebacker in you.
Cheese is from the word caseus. It means to ferment, and it's Latin.
Damn.
I dig it. We need to get this guy a mic. Who's that guy in the back?
Somebody.
We need to get that guy a mic.
Some groupie hanger-ons in the audience. But we're gonna bring on the great Dionysus later. Later on the show. Well, that's a freestyle. So
this is just like a practice run.
Yeah, it's just a practice run. It's just a practice run. So we'll cut that out.
YouTube,
This is a
baby.
real deal.
It's going to YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, this will go into a private server, and so we'll basically
prioritize this one.
share it with who's on it, and then. But if you can make a snippet here or there, and then that could be used.
Stardust bites.
Stardust bites. No, Stardust bites the dust.
No, well, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Bites the stardust.
Stardust clips.
Okay, keep working on it. Keep working. Stardust clips.
I like glimpse.
Clips. Stardust clips.
Glimpse. Ah, to glimpse.
Glimpse into Stardust.
A glimpse into Stardust. Stardust glimpses. Don't get me on the marketing team. No, I can count. That's about it. Hey, thank you, everybody. So, what's producer? What's our time check?
We got, yeah, it's good.
Do we have do you have a counter on that?
20 minutes. 20 minutes in.
17 minutes. All right, so let's take a break.
Yep.
Okay, so I want to thank our special guest, Tyler Crane, for coming in here. Everybody, if you don't remember, it's Studio Life LLC.
Yes.
Search around, you'll find everything about it. And if you want to know more, just come and visit.
Yeah.
You know, you'll find out everything you need to know.
Thank you.
Hey, Jess, thanks for sitting in. I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Tom.
It's awesome. It's a rare occasion we get the great and amazing and power hungry Jess
McDonald's.
Old McDonald. Yes. Are you a farmer? No.
Evil comedian.
But you just dress like one. That's okay. I love it. Hey, thanks. That's why we love you here.
She's gonna swing on you, man.
I know.
I'm gonna laugh.
I need to be
And
swung
she
on.
she has a crazy right hook, so you better be
I
careful.
know.
She's strong.
I need
She's
some
strong.
punishment. Straighten me out, Jess, please. I need it. I'll work
I
on it.
learned the hard way.
Did you? Okay. Oh, I really enjoyed it. I mean, thank you for joining us, and I'll never ever speak to you again.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Okay, play us out.
All right.
Doom, doom, doom.